Pekkle is one of Sanrio's most underrated characters. He's a kawaii introverted duck who can't swim. He does, however, suspiciously look a lot like Disney's Donald Duck. Is he just a Donald copycat, or is there something more to this introverted character? Hi friends, my name's Amber, and I'm so obsessed with all things kawaii that I literally moved across the world to Japan to study Japanese just so I can learn everything there is to know about all my favorite characters. And I share what I learned here with you guys. Let's get into today's deep dive. Okay, so first things first, who exactly is Pekkle? Well, Pekkle is a duck character created by Sanrio, the same company who brought us the famous Hello Kitty. Pekkle made a big splash during his debut in 1989. He's known to be super kind, friendly, and stylish. Look at that sailor outfit he's got going on. So cute. Look at the hat. Pekkle's also known to be laid back and chill, though sometimes people take that as him being a bit lazy. I think that's just one of his quirks that makes him relatable because I also need a nap. Fun fact, did you know that despite being a duck, Pekkle is actually really not good at swimming? Which is pretty ironic because his big dream is to become a lifeguard someday. Pekkle does try his best to stay active though. He likes singing and dancing and body surfing, which is, I thought you couldn't swim. Anyway, most of the time you'll find him hanging out on the beach with his friends. Pekkle is well loved amongst Sanrio fans, especially from a certain country overseas, which we'll get to in a bit, but first, let's talk about his name. So a lot of times Sanrio characters' names have meanings that pertain to their character, but Pekkle is a bit different. In Japanese, Pekkle is pronounced pekkuru, and it doesn't actually have a specific meaning. It's not a word in Japanese. But some fans do speculate that pekkuru came from the English word peck, which does make sense because the beak, bird's peck, right? Anyway, Pekkle isn't actually his full name. His full name is Ahiru no Pekkuru. Ahiru is a kind of domestic duck here in Japan, and I think Sanrio really wanted to make a point that this character is in fact a duck and not a penguin or something else, because you know how it is with Sanrio sometimes. Some characters' true identities can be a bit misleading. I'm looking at you, Cinnamon Roll and Hello Kitty. So yeah, Pekkle is 100% duck. The saddest thing, I came to Pearland for lunch, but there are no Pekkle foods. I guess he's not popular enough, but anyway, now for the question that you guys have all been waiting for. Was Pekkle inspired by Disney's Donald Duck? I mean, they are both white cartoon ducks who occasionally wear sailor uniforms, so it makes sense that some fans speculate that Pekkle was inspired by Donald Duck, who came earlier. Donald Duck was actually created in 1934, so long before Pekkle. However, Pekkle has a more soft and gentle personality compared to Donald Duck's often fiery temper. Pekkle's design is also more simple and kawaii in the classic Sanrio style. That said, Donald Duck is an iconic character, so it is possible that he kind of indirectly influenced the design of Pekkle in some way. But yeah, there's no official confirmation or anything like that from Sanrio that Pekkle was inspired by Donald Duck at all. And y'all know there would have been some kind of a lawsuit or something by Disney if that rumor was true. So yeah, you can rest assured that Pekkle is one of a kind, his own thing. Just like all good ducks, Pekkle has many friends around the pond where he lives. The first 3 friends we meet, though, are not fellow ducks, but actually fish. Yes, Pekkle has even become friends with his local fish guys. The first one is Pitch. He is a swimming teacher who is trying to teach Pekkle how to swim. Swimming. Chap is the second fish friend, and he wants to become a professional surfer someday. And the third fish character is a girl called Ron who wants to become a supermodel someday, and she is Pekkle's best friend. Okay, now let's get to the duck friends. There's Boot, who is a big duck and likes to show off his strength. The next one isn't a duck, but a parrot called Shada, and Shada admires Boot. Curl is a duck who's rich, smart, and popular amongst the ladies. Next is Frills, an athletic duck. And last but not least is, drumroll please, Ruby, who is Pekkle's girlfriend. Yes, this duck has a girlfriend. Ruby is known to be a bit of a crybaby, but she always tries her best at everything, and that's what Pekkle admires about her. So wholesome. Ruby is actually really popular amongst the boys, and she has other suitors, but she's always remains loyal to her one true duck love, Pekkle. What a story. So when you think of Pekkle, Rockstar isn't the first word to come to mind. However, he is in fact a rock star in Sanrio's boy band, Happy Dawn Beauty. The group is made of 6 Sanrio boy members, including Tuxedo Sam, Hiropi, Hangyodan, Badbatsmaru, Hochako, and of course Pekkle, who plays the keyboard. Happy Dawn Beauty is such a fun group, and they sometimes do live performances. I think I'm gonna have to do a whole deep dive on them, so make sure to look out for that one. By the way, let me know who your favorite Happy Dawn Beauty member is in the comments below, and you'll be automatically entered to win one of these exclusive Blippo backpacks. So yes, Pekkle does have a few anime series that you can watch. The only thing is they can be a little hard to find. Hardcore Pekkle fans stream them on a site called Unex. The one that I would personally recommend is Ahiro no Pekkle's Aladdin and the Magic Lamp, which is a kawaii twist on a classic fairy tale. In the story, Pekkle plays Aladdin and his girlfriend Ruby plays Jasmine. It is so cute. As for video games, Pekkle doesn't have his own yet, but he does sometimes appear in other Sanrio games like the My Hello Kitty Cafe in the Roblox game. There you can find Pekkle singing and dancing in various places. In the game, he also has 4 different outfits that fans can dress him up in because again, he is known to be stylish. By the way, how cute is my Pekkle hair tie and my Pekkle sweater? Adorable. So despite being a pretty retro character from 1989, Pekkle is up there in the character ranking. So every year, Sanrio does a popularity poll called the Sanrio Character Awards, and Pekkle consistently hangs out in the top 20. His highest ranking was in 1992 when he scored 5th place. The top 20 is actually pretty good when you consider that there are over 90 characters competing. Everyone loves Pekkle because he's so cute and easygoing. And because he's so loved in Japan, he does a lot of collaborations here. For example, in 2022, he had a line of donuts come out with the donut company Floresta. He also briefly acted as the image character for a big bank in Japan called Mizuho. So yeah, he is loved in Japan, but again, he's in the top 20, not really the top 10. There is a country, however, that does love Pekkle a lot more than he's even loved here, and that country is Hong Kong. Hong Kong cannot get enough of Pekkle. The reason for this might be because ducks are just like a popular cute animal in Hong Kong. We're not sure though. So yeah, Pekkle even won 1st place in the Sanrio Character Awards in Hong Kong in 2020. This led him to also winning the International Award from Sanrio, which is an award given to the most popular Sanrio character overseas each year. So yeah, everyone loves a kawaii duck. Quack, quack. I don't think that's what he'd sound like. Probably more kawaii quack, right? It's like quack, quack. You guys, I am online to actually meet Pekkle right now. So yeah, you can actually meet Pekkle if you come to Pearland, the Sanrio theme park in Tokyo. I'm so surprised. There are a lot of people who came out to see Pekkle today. This line is so long. Anyway, if you come to Pearland and want to meet Pekkle, make sure to check the website before you go because he's not here every day. The schedule of characters who are here rotates on a schedule, so make sure to check the website before you go. Maybe you'll get lucky like I am today. Finally! That was so fun, you guys. Pekkle was so nice and so adorable. You can actually meet a lot of characters at Pearland, especially the popular ones like Cinnamon Roll. They're always here. So yeah, if you want to see us meet Cinnamon Roll, make sure to check out the next video. Bye! Ruby is known to be a bit of a crybaby. Oh my gosh.